And President Trump's effort to prosecute two of his most outspoken critics in the courts are dead for now. A judge threw out indictments against fired FBI Director James Comey and New York State Attorney General Letitia James, saying the acting U.S. attorney who filed them was not properly appointed. The charges can be refiled, and the Justice Department is looking for a new way to do that. Scott McFarland is with us from Washington.
James Comey and Letitia James are no longer criminal defendants. A federal judge ruled Monday the prosecutor who filed the cases, former Trump White House aide Lindsay Halligan, was unlawfully serving in the post. The ruling says the White House exceeded its power, installing Halligan as an acting federal prosecutor without necessary approval from Congress or the courts. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi stood behind Halligan Monday.
We believe we will be successful. On appeal, Lindsay Halligan is an excellent U.S. attorney, and shame on them for not wanting her in office.
Halligan, who'd never prosecuted a case before, took over the role after Trump ousted the former U.S. attorney for the Eastern District of Virginia when he wouldn't move forward with these cases. Comey had been facing charges of making a false statement to Congress back in 2020, and he welcomed the ruling.
This case mattered to me personally, obviously, but it matters most because a message has to be sent that the President of the United States cannot use the Department of Justice to target his political enemies.
An attorney for Letitia James, who was charged with mortgage fraud, said, quote, "This case was not about justice or the law. It was about targeting Attorney General James." Both Comey and James have denied the allegations against them.
This ruling is much more consequential for James Comey than it is for Tish James.
Caroline Polisi, a criminal defense attorney, argues it'll be particularly challenging for prosecutors to refile charges against Comey because the case against him is now beyond the 5-year statute of limitations.
The question is, can President Trump nominate somebody and get them Senate confirmed who is willing to bring this case?
James Comey and Letitia James were also making arguments that they were victims of vindictive prosecution, politically motivated. But those motions and those arguments are now moot. Their cases are dismissed. Scott McFarland, CBS News, Washington.